Gang, gang, gang. What's popping with y'all, man? Welcome back to another class session with your boy Karnage. You already know what's up. Hit that like button and that subscribe button if you haven't already. Today, man, topic right away about higher learning, gang. Higher learning. And I think that is something that we all need to reach. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I come on, I be, you know what I'm saying, feng shuiing a lot, but at the end of the day, I think higher learning is something we all need to obtain. I'm sitting here listening to my boy 19 Keys. Shout out 19 Keys again. The knowledgeable fella. And I just had to tap in. I wanted y'all to catch a few pieces, gang, because a lot of this stuff we don't catch on the street. We don't catch on the corners. A lot of them weed sellers, you feel me, when you go catch a bag or whatever, whatnot, gang, they don't tell you this knowledge. You got big cousins, big brothers, big uncles who do not fill you in on this type of information. But let's listen.
Humans on this planet. Yes, sir. And as you said in your introduction, that fear that they have in their heart is one day we're going to realize it. And when our young people, this is why I reach out 19 Keys to our young people, because I want them to know, yeah, we got difficult.
Most definitely the young people. And a lot of times, like I tell y'all in my videos, I be trying to reach to the young because, you know what I'm saying, in our generation, we still quite young ourselves, gang. And they say the younger generation that's under us is going to be the ones that run the future. So, excuse me, if that is the case, don't we want them to run it the right way, right? Or would we not want them to run it the right way and better than we did? Yes, I would think so. I think that will be, the plan, right? Let's keep going, gang.
Difficult days.
Listen.
But it's going to be all right. Yes, sir. You just got to keep on keeping on, realizing it ain't over till we win. Yes, sir. But then when we win, the winning is not a finality. The winning is just getting to that point where we can continue on our great and mighty walk prior to us being so rudely interrupted by Indo-Europeans.
You see what I'm saying? And y'all hear that message? A lot of this stuff they don't teach you in school. But like I said, I like my channel to be very diverse with a lot of multitude, founded based, historical type of self-knowledge. I like that type of stuff because, a lot of this stuff they hide from us. They know a lot of people out here ain't reading no more, man. You got a cell phone. You ain't finna read. You know what I'm saying? You got a laptop. Look, I'm on a laptop right now. Like, they for that matter, they think people ain't gonna read. They don't want to read. Whatever the case may be, that's not the case, gang. It's a lot of knowledge they hide from us, and that's as black people, as black individuals, before you get your pennies in a bunch and you get in a hissy fit, understand that we do got to stick together just like every other culture, gang. And I think that's the problem. We don't stick together enough. You feel me? Let me lift this up for y'all, gang. We don't stick together enough. You feel me? Once we stick together and start getting knowledgeable together, like 19 Keys said, a collective moves the note in time. You feel me? Not an individual. And once we learn that, gang, I think we'll be better off. You feel me? I came from my move. I think we'll be better off. It's just knowledgeable. Listen, though.
When they came upon us, when we were moving out of the Homo sapien stage, and we were moving into super sapien stage, there were Africans that were in the continent of Africa and around the world that had delved deep into cosmic consciousness. They had moved beyond the Homo sapien stage and moved into an intellect that dared to touch on what's called instinctive intuition.
And that's what I'm saying. If any of y'all remember, like I always say in DBZ, that goes back to Dragon Ball Z, the instinctive intuition. Y'all remember when the Ultra Instinct Goku, that's basically what that is. You feel me? You got the instinctive intuition. And that's a power you tap into, gang, where you don't gotta think, to do things at all. Like you don't gotta put that much force within the mind power to execute this move or execute whatever action you're trying to do. Let him, he gonna explain it a little better, gang. But listen, this is what we need to know, black people. Culture, wake up.
See, animals have instinct. Yes, sir. Humans have intuition. Yes, sir. But when you get that mother's wit, when you get that wit that goes beyond that, where you can do things without having to think about it, That's instinctive intuition or intuitive instinct. Yes, sir. However you want.
I just said they gang, so you already know. Like I said, I do a lot of research. I do it for a purpose, though, and they'll tell you to stay in school for that purpose. No, look, a lot of this stuff we don't learn in school as a young black man and a black woman. But I tell you what, it's a lot of things that every other culture get taught in their schools, and it'd be sort of unfair to us. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's not a cultural thing. But like, we need to know where we from, gang. We need to know about us. We need to know what we know in the brand. We need to know how knowledgeable we can be. Because the only thing we know about black folks is how negative we can be, or how violent we can be, or how disruptive we can get, or how much we can riot in the neighborhood, gang. No, I think, hey, us as a black culture, I think we need to come together and show these cats, like, gang, look, we stick together too. We get money too. Our community share the money amongst our community too. You feel me? That's what we got to start doing. Growing our own crops, start eating healthier. You feel me? Putting them kids and ourselves out there for exercises and like, gang. Some of y'all think that's corny, but like, at the end of the day, gang, you got one life to live, so you want to live it, and you want to make sure you live in it long enough to see what's finna take place whenever it take place. You feel me? I'm that type of thinker. You feel me? I'm a Pisces, so automatically I got to go deep. I dive in the water, in the ocean, and some of y'all, you ain't got your scuba suit. You feel me? You ain't got your flippers on your feet. You can't swim, gang, so you got to stay at the top, and it's okay, because I'm going to dive down there and I'm going to grab the treasure, and when I bring it back up, you probably get a little piece. I'll give you a little chunk of gold or something. No, I'll give your ass some silver, some bronze, something like that, something small. But at the end of the day, you should have dove with me, gang, and that's why I said knowledge is everything. Knowledge is power.
If you want to call it. But that is where Africans were heading when they had touched the hem of his garment. You see, when I listen to a lot of the gospel songs, I can see what that is. I can understand what they're saying. It sounds like it's coming out of the Christian faith, but it's coming out of hoodoo, brother. It's coming out of voodoo. It's coming out of candomblé. It's coming out of the orishas. It's coming out of the neteru. It's coming out of that inside original human being that dwells within us.
Gang. He popping, and that's real. That's the truth, and that's what I'm saying. It's the inner you. It's the inner you that dwells within you. It's not this fabricated stage, that America placed on us. America. No, it's not. It's an inner us. It's a deeper us. It's a deeper vessel to us. And as they say, our bodies is a vessel. Yes, it is. It is a shell. It's a vessel that one day we must leave, right? Yeah, correct. But at the end of the day, before you do that, you got to understand your purpose of being here again. You got to understand your purpose of your mind. That's why they used to tell you in school, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. When I was rolling up, I used to always think that was just bullshit. Some of the baloney is bullshit, but it wasn't. Because once you find out what you can do with the mind, it's intricate. You feel me? Once you find out what you can do with the mind, like programs CIA done paid for with the telekinesis and telepathical things, like, gang, it's so much you can do with the brain. It's just crazy. So, man, you gotta always be wise. Think smart. Think double time. Think chess time. Actually stay 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of yourself. Not even just stand ahead of everybody. Stay ahead of yourself. That way you know you never slipping, gang. You feel me? I ain't gonna give y'all all the video, though. You know what I'm saying? I have to give y'all little pieces and touches. You already know how to go. If you like that, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you didn't hit that like button on the way in, before you leave, hit that like button, gang. Y'all know what's popping. And go subscribe to 19 Keys. You know what I'm saying? That's where that knowledge at, man. How you're learning, how you're thinking, gang.
Man, you bitch niggas better ante up or elevate. I need 6-figure money, won't hella bucks and hella cake. Fuck boy, I been on dummy, shooting hella ops, make them a day. If not him, then kill his mama, make him feel his wrath in the hell away. Hydro shock, put his eye into his chest, watch as they swim away. I don't stop shooting till you die, and yo, that's death, and then I skid away. This a hollow tip.